What's up, everybody? This is Ford, member at FBC Burnet. We're starting a video series. As you can probably see, you clicked on this link or wherever you found this on the internet. What we're going to be doing is we'll talk a little bit about some scripture stuff, maybe just tell a story or something. It'll be a series. We're aiming for every Sunday, so be checking Facebook and YouTube. There'll be a way to find it. If there's not one out, we'll be sure to let you know. But it's definitely something you're not going to want to miss out on. It'll be cool. There'll be a lot of students in here from up in the youth, and hopefully you yourself will be on it eventually too. Just a quick little thing, a few announcements here. We meet every Wednesday night at 6. We're starting to call it Ascend, so if you come this Sunday, you'll find out what that means. Also Sundays at 9:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock at night. We'd love to have you all up here. Also, don't forget about Easter Sunday next Sunday. I know a lot of people, it sneaks up on you a little bit sometimes. But that's going on next Sunday. We'd love to have you here. So anyways, today's message, just a little story that I found. One of my teachers printed off for me. It was an email she got. So here we go. It goes like this. There once was a man named George Thomas, pastor in a small New England town. One Easter Sunday morning, he came to the church carrying a rusty, bent old birdcage and set it up by the pulpit. Eyebrows were raised, and as if in response, Pastor Thomas began to speak. I was walking through town yesterday when I saw a young boy coming towards me swinging this birdcage. On the bottom of the cage were 3 little wild birds, shivering with cold and fright. I stopped the lad and asked, "What do you have there, son?" "Just some old birds," came the reply. "Well, what are you going to do with them?" I asked. "Take them home and have fun with them," he answered. "I'm going to tease them, and I'm going to pull out their feathers. I'm going to make them fight. I'm going to have a real good time." "But you'll get tired of those birds sooner or later. What will you do with them then?" Excuse me. "Oh, I got some cats," said the little boy. "They like birds. I'll take them to them." The pastor was silent for a moment. "How much do you want for those birds, son?" "Huh? Why, you don't want them birds, mister. They're just plain old field birds. They don't sing. They ain't even pretty." "How much?" the pastor asked again. The boy sized up the pastor as if he were crazy and said, $10. The pastor reached in his pocket and took out a $10 bill. He placed it in the boy's hand. In a flash, the boy was gone. The pastor picked up the cage, gently carried it to the end of the alley where there was a tree and a grassy spot. Setting the cage down, he opened the door and by softly tapping the bars persuaded the birds out, setting them free. Well, that explained the empty bird cage on the pulpit, and then the pastor began to tell this story. One day, Satan and Jesus were having a conversation. Satan had just come from the Garden of Eden, and he was gloating and boasting. "Yes, sir, I just caught a world full of people down there, set me a trap, used bait, I knew they couldn't resist. Got them all." "What are you going to do with them?" Jesus asked. Satan replied, "Oh, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to teach them how to marry and divorce each other, how to hate and abuse each other, how to drink and smoke and curse. I'm going to teach them how to invent guns and bombs and kill each other. I'm really going to have fun." "And what will you do with them when you're done?" Jesus asked. "Oh, I'll kill them," Satan glared proudly. "How much do you want for them?" Jesus asked. "Oh, you don't want those people. They ain't no good. Why, you'll take them and they'll hate you. They'll spit on you, curse at you, and kill you. You don't want those people." "How much?" he asked again. Satan looked at Jesus and sneered. "All your blood, tears, and life." Jesus said, "Done." And then he paid the price. It's just a little thing to think about with the Easter season coming up and the sacrifice Jesus made for each and every one of us. So we'd love to see you this Sunday, Wednesday, anytime you can get up here. Please, we're growing, we're having fun, we're having a lot of good times up here and good memories. So we'll see you up here. Thanks. I'm sure you might have a little questions here or anything. Something might be on your mind. If there is, I encourage you to ask those questions. I went through a long time being silent to myself, and I promise you, it's not easy. Okay, so there'll be some numbers rolling here in a second, email addresses. We're here all the time, and we'd love to talk to you. And I encourage you, if you have any questions, find somebody. There's people out there. I'm here. There's thousands of people out there. I promise you. You just got to open your eyes and find them. So ask someone, don't be ashamed, because God's not ashamed of you, so why be ashamed of Him? Thank you. What's up, everybody? This is Ford. Hold on. That's bad. Hold on. I know you're in the cut.